They called World War I the big one, the war to end all wars. The irony of that was, of course, that they had no idea what was awaiting them. World War II ushered in the atomic age. When Truman dropped the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, it was a rather spectacular bluff. The U.S. only had 2 bombs, Fat Man and Little Boy. It would have taken months to produce more, months during which, for all we know, the Japanese could have mounted a counteroffensive. But instead, the Japanese saw the terrible might at the disposal of their opponents and surrendered. They knew, I suspect, the horrible thing that had been unleashed and hoped that it would never again see the light of day. One might argue that their surrender was honorable. There is no honor left in the world. There is no world. I haven't traveled the entire world, you understand. Just my part of it. Enough to satisfy me. I have traveled the length and breadth of the United States, explored the entire North American continent, up into Canada, down into Mexico, past leveled mountains and destroyed monuments, down into South America, where riverbeds were long dried and the remains of the rainforest were wilted and dying. I lived in Vegas for a time. Or more accurately, the Hulk did, posing under the guise of Mr. Fix-It. He operated as a leg breaker at a casino. For a time, it seemed that my life was filled with nothing but change. Yet the more I changed, the more I stayed the same. Now nothing changes. I used to wear foot coverings, but my feet became so hard and calloused that a nail gun couldn't penetrate my soles by now. I still have a pronounced limp from the leg break that never healed properly. I need no protection from the sun, for the haze hangs in the air as a shield. As the only man in the world, I needn't worry about clothes. But a shred of remaining propriety prompts minimal clothing. I also shave every few days, just so I don't have the maestro's face staring back at me should I catch a passing reflection. There's still traces of radiation in the air, but it never bothers me particularly. My molecular structure, even in its human form, is just a sponge for it now, has been for years. My poor body may be heir to the other frailties of humanity, but from raids at least, I remain immune. I would have died long ago of starvation were it not for his ability to ingest virtually anything and turn it into pure energy. Not since the shark has there been such a perfect engine of survival. I am the weak piston in that engine.